Hello, everyone, and welcome. I have to say, in 2011, when I stood here as the HBA's Woman of the Year, I closed my eyes and thought to myself, it just doesn't get any better than this. But here I am, and I have to say that today's task is equally joyous for me. It is so exciting to be able to introduce the HBA's Mentor of the Year Award, and especially because it's someone that is personally near and dear to me and to all of us at Pfizer. You know, this year's mentor, Stuart Sowder, is special in so many ways. Stuart reminds us that mentorship is an integral part of leadership. He reminds us and affirms for us that the greatest challenge of today's leader is to really work to prepare great leaders for tomorrow. And he attacks this with uncommon, some might say legendary, enthusiasm and commitment. You know, watching Stuart do this, it reminds us that this is, in fact, one of the greatest opportunities and challenges for leaders. But like a great athlete, he makes the hard work that is involved in mentorship look easy. He comes at it with compassion and sensitivity, with insight, with enthusiasm, and with dedication. He really takes it on in a way that he's smooth and it feels easy, even when the messages are hard. And that's really what mentoring is all about. He delivers this all as a give in a world that most of us experience as a world of take. And so it is such an honor to stand here and a privilege to introduce Stuart, to tell you something that we have known at Pfizer for a very long time and that you now know, and that Stuart Sowder is an amazing mentor and is now introduced to you all as the 2015 HBA Honorable Mentor.
I love you. Thank you so much. Oh my, I just said words like legendary and smooth. But thank you, Frida, for that introduction. I cannot tell you how much it means to me to have you as a mentor. And I have to tell you, I'm both proud of and surprised by this award. I'm proud certainly because it feels good to be recognized by those around me, and by all of you especially, for mentorship, something that I care deeply about. And surprised to be recognized for a deed that is to listen, to hear, and to give advice. Helping someone make the best of their talents, nothing is better than that. Of course, there's always a reality check, and in my case it came when I shared the news of this award with my 9-year-old twins. Exactly. At that age, they didn't quite understand the concept of mentorship, so I tried to explain it simply as someone who gives advice. Well, my daughter very candidly looked at me and said, "I can see that, Dad. You know, you do give really good advice. You just don't follow it, like when you say we shouldn't snack between meals." Oh well, I guess I literally got my hand caught in the cookie jar. But my daughter's reply not only made me think about my diet, but also to concede her point that mentorship is easier said than done. We've all heard it. Find a mentor. Be a mentor. But do we make time to do that? Is mentorship a genuine calling, or is it a box to check? Today, I ask you to take up the theme of this event and imagine the possibilities if each of us took mentorship as seriously as we should. We all know the drill. We run from meeting to meeting. We sort through emails. We deal with the urgencies of the moment, leaving little time for reflection or for ourselves. We don't leave work, we escape from it. It's often said that mentorship feels like a luxury. We feel guilty taking time to step back from the trees in hopes of seeing the forest. I'm always intrigued when one of my mentees comes to me almost apologetic, feeling guilty for taking my time as if they're intruding. They start the conversation with the question, "Is this a good time?" Well, yes, it is. It's more than a good time. One of these mentees came to me and, though happy with her job, felt there was little opportunity for growth. Together, we matched her opportunities across the company. We developed a plan. She ended up taking a job she never thought was possible. And by the way, she's here today. Exactly. And from that story, my call to action is for all of us to make mentorship a priority. Shouldn't even know those types of opportunities existed. We need to allow ourselves the gift of working with one another to imagine the possibilities. It's a gift we all deserve. It's one that really keeps on giving. I've seen the power of mentorship in my life on both sides of the relationship. I've sensed the power that comes with being influenced and being the influencer. My first mentor was my father. He was a milkman, no joke, the old-fashioned kind. He spent the night pasteurizing milk and delivering it to shiny metal boxes that were once a fixture outside our kitchen doors. And when the containers were invented for the long-term storage of milk at home replaced the career that he trained for so long, it became outdated. He saw his career vanish, and he found a new job as a sales rep for Letterly Labs, which perhaps tellingly is now one of the legacy companies of Pfizer, where I've been proud to work for nearly 20 years. In that role, my father interacted with many healthcare professionals. One in particular, the pharmacist, struck a chord with my dad. He talked to me about career possibilities, and he challenged me to become a pharmacist. A pharmacist? Honestly, I have my sights set on becoming the next John Travolta because I just seen Grease. Pharmacist? And that's a true story. I really was thinking that was a good role. But at the time, honestly, I didn't have the life or the career experience to understand the possibilities. But my father did. And thanks to his mentorship, I found my way into pharmacy and now far beyond it. Looking back, I'm really glad I listened. You know, that's the great thing about mentors. They push us. They dare us to move faster than we believe we can, or to places that we cannot envision. Mentors see something in us that we can't see in ourselves. That's why we must take our experiences as mentees and pay it forward to develop the next generation of able leadership. It's particularly important for all of us here. Surveys show that women in particular lack champions in healthcare. Nearly 2 out of every 3 women surveyed said they lacked a mentor in the workplace. Imagine the possibilities if we could close this gap. Imagine how much more power, creativity, passion, performance, and commitment that we could foster. Imagine the impact this could have, not just on us, but even more so on the people that we in healthcare are all pledged to serve. I consider myself very lucky to be surrounded by some of the best talent in the industry, most of whom are women. My external medical communications group at Pfizer is 72% women. My leadership team is 60% women. These women have been part of my profession. Thank you. Absolutely, it's for them. And these women have been part of my professional journey, and I'm really proud to have been part of theirs. And perhaps that's why this award is so amazingly special to me. So I'll close where I started, from the mouth of babes, but this time a quote from my son, Lucas. Dad, sometimes your advice is not always what I want to hear. But I know you really want to make me better. And with that simple statement lies the beauty of mentorship. As mentors, we are invested in guiding those we care about to success. As dads to Lila and Lucas, my spouse Rusty and I can only hope to have the same positive effect that my first mentor, my father, had on me. And more than that, I hope that Lucas and Lila can find and enjoy great mentors along their path in life. They, like all of you and me, will be better off because of it. Thank you for this honor and for your inspiration.